Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. This is Life in Denver. Today we're going to be covering for you guys what $700,000 will buy you here in the Denver metro. So we wanted to get various options all throughout the city for you. We have some stuff west of the city out in Lakewood area, stuff here truly in the inner city, so Sloan's Lake area, and then east over in Aurora. So with that being said, we're going to start over on the west side and just kind of carry along and show you guys what $700,000 buys you all across the different parts of the city.
All right guys, so the first place we're going to actually stop is a location that's actually near Belmar, and it is a popular location because of its proximity to both downtown and to Sloan's Lake, where Joe and I are today.
Belmar is Lakewood, for
yes,
those guys
exactly.
who aren't from the local area.
Thank you for correcting me, per usual. It is Lakewood, and you know, the price point depends if you're looking for a single family or if you're looking for a townhouse or a condo. We did decide to stop at a townhouse because we did have an open house today, so we took a step into a place and checked it out. You will find most townhomes, if you are looking for something more modern, they are going to have multi-levels just because you are located in an area in Lakewood where it's already pretty developed. And so a lot of times when they're developed, their condominiums, or they're trying to basically, you know, establish their townhomes, they're really looking to maximize the space. So what you'll find is you'll walk in and you'll have stairs to either go upstairs. Usually most of the modern places have open, you know, open kitchen, open seating, open dining area. So definitely something that's very popular. Most of the homes though you will find are 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, or a 3-2, what we tend to call 3-2s, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Definitely a great option if you are looking to live, you know, something closer to the city, but also offers great access to downtown and offers an option for you to just have a little patio and not necessarily the big yard to have to take to, you know, every weekend if you're a big golfer like Mr. Joe. So definitely a great option if you're looking, you know, to be somewhat close into the city and you're looking to spend within that $700,000 range.
Yeah, Lakewood's a great option because Lakewood, a lot of the time, depending on what part you're from, it's going to be 15-20 minutes to downtown. So if commuting is a concern, that's a great option. The reason we wanted to pick this townhome specifically, yes, there was an open house today. However, we also were thinking though, you know, you get a more modern look when you're looking at that $700,000 price point, especially in Belmar. Belmar is a super desirable neighborhood in Lakewood. We'll have some footage for you guys to kind of showcase that, but ton of great walkable shops, great restaurants that have, you know, outdoor seating come summertime. It's just a really fun area. And so we wanted to highlight like an area we'd want to live ourselves, frankly. And so we were thinking, you know what, not to say you can't find a single detached family on the western side in the 7s, but it might be a little outdated, might need some updating, and it might not be in as desirable of an area as Belmar. So if it was me and it was my 700, I'm looking that area and we felt like Belmar is a great place to highlight. So with that being said, we'll get you guys some footage here of what that looks like.
All right guys, so we basically wrapped up for you what $700,000 may be able to buy you in Belmar. One of the things that I do want to talk about, since Joe's always talking about how much I love Aurora and we talk about bang for buck, do want to pivot over to the east side of the city for Aurora. There are a lot of new builds and a lot of, you know, new communities that are being built, and $700,000 or more, even if you do have a little bit, yeah. You buy a big mansion. Yes, exactly. Definitely have access to a single family detached, right? And one of the biggest things is you are getting that modern home, you are getting a bigger house and essentially bigger bang for what you're spending. You do have a 2-car garage. You know, usually you can get 3 with some options depending on how much you want to spend, but $700,000 in Aurora definitely gets you, you know, more bedrooms, more baths, modern kitchen, open space, a little bit of a backyard. I'm not going to say a big lot because that tends to not happen with new builds.
Aurora is going to be a better lot than on the west, though. Exactly. We will say that. And also, just putting that out there for you guys as well, do not, you know, hold the gun to our head here. Some of these houses might be 710, 720. They might not be 7 on the dot, and we'll show you guys some stuff in the 6s as well, but 700 is that price we're trying to stay around. This one in Aurora, Monique specifically calling out, it's a little above, it's about 730, so just over that price point, but wanted to give you guys some variety and just show how much more you can get in Aurora compared to, say, Lakewood, for example.
Guys, and just a friendly reminder, Joe and I are licensed realtors out here in the state of Colorado. So if you have any real estate needs for buying, selling, investing, please feel free to reach out at the information on our screen. We'd love to help you guys.
Absolutely. All right, and so we're talking houses and what you're getting bang for buck and all that. The reason I wanted to highlight Belmar, for example, on the west side and just kind of how much it has to offer is that's built into that price point, obviously. Like, yes, you're getting a townhome or maybe a smaller detached single family on that western side compared to the east, but there's a ton of stuff to do. Now, going over to the east side, Aurora is still being developed, so depending on what part you're going to be in, the surrounding areas might not be as developed as Lakewood, like Monique's calling out. So it does allow you to not have to build up per se, like you can have those single family detached homes. However, what's surrounding it is you might not have those local shops in your backyard, so it's just a bit of a trade-off. Not to say there's not a lot to do in Aurora. Aurora has quite honestly like a lot to offer, but most of it's going to be in that southeast portion. So you're going to have, you know, your Southlands Mall over there to do all your commercial shopping. You're going to have golf courses, Monique's always ragging on me for. A lot of good stuff there in the southeast portion of Aurora for golf courses. You got Blackstone over there is one of my favorites. And there is stuff to do, but it's just not going to be as developed commercially as what you find on the west side. So that's a bit of a trade-off. And if you're cool with that, hey, Aurora is probably, as far as the metro goes, that and Commerce City are the two best bangs for your buck you're gonna find. So we wanna get you guys some footage of what these houses look like too. So we'll pop that on the screen here for you in a second as well and just show you how big these places are, you know, fully finished basements. It really is a nice home for the $700,000 price range. All right, guys, so the last one we want to highlight for you is obviously true Denver here in the city. And what you're going to find is we got two different options for you here in the city. Actually, we have a true single family detached home and then again a townhome. And the reason we wanted to show you both is kind of just highlighting again what we were covering earlier where, you know, yes, the single family detached home is nice. It's a standalone unit. However, it's going to be a little more outdated compared to what you're getting for a townhome. And we wanted to showcase those side by side here because the townhome we did go see, it is a little bit above the price point of that 700 versus the single family was 7 on the nose, but you'll notice the townhome is more modern. It has some more luxurious finishes. And so,
it also has a great outdoor patio.
Oh
so
man, the patio up top is
one
beautiful.
One of the things that we did talk about was like how they like, exactly how they like to throw, you know, do going up, right? So you walk in, there's stairs, you have your main dining area, then there's stairs. Well, a lot of these homes near in the city or near, you know, Sloan's Lake offer rooftops. Yeah, exactly. So definitely offers a 360 view of downtown Denver and you have a view of the mountains as well. So definitely unique in that sense. And so that's why you'll see that sometimes some of the townhomes do have a similar price point to single family because they give you that view and they give you kind of that modern feel and you get access to things that you may not have access to if you did buy a single family.
It's that new millennial thing everyone's doing, right? Where they want that cool rooftop bar up top. They want to hang out with their friends, just taking the scenes of the city over the summertime and everything. And it's frankly, it's a worthwhile trade-off. It's very, very pretty. And yeah, maybe you're climbing some extra stairs, but at the end of the day, who cares? With that view, the one we're going to show you, you'll be happy to climb those stairs. So realistically, again, whatever you need, if you need a yard and you really need that extra space, go to the single family detached home and maybe update it a little bit. But I mean, this townhome, this thing is moving ready, good to go, luxurious finishes, really a nice spot for the sevens. So something also to highlight the price point on these two places here, these are right outside the lake. So being next to Sloan's Lake, it's a more expensive part of the city. It is gonna have that premium price point. So not to say, hey, can you find a bigger spot in the city for the sevens? Absolutely, you can. Depending on the neighborhood, you can get a more modern home too in the $700,000 price point. However, again, just like I was saying how Belmar is a really nice neighborhood, if I was to live in the city, Sloan's would be number one, my number one pick probably. Here or the Highlands. So now realistically,
we know Joe's bougie.
Hey, I mean, I'm just trying to look out for you guys in the sense of where I would want to live myself. Coming here from a distance, you know, I didn't know what Sloan's Lake or Wash Park or any of these names meant. So to me, it all was just blended together versus if I was to suggest to a friend or a family member, hey, where would I live in the city? Sloan's would be the top of my list, frankly. It's just such a nice spot. And again, we'll show you guys some drone footage about here, but big loop trail around the lake, a lot of fun outdoor activities, you know, when it comes to the summertime and everything. It's just a really nice spot to spend time. People are out here picnicking, running around today, riding their bikes. It's worth it for the extra money, in my opinion. However, if you do need more space or you're not really concerned about outdoor activities, you can always come out to us. We'll be happy to look at somewhere else in the city for you as well. But just wanted to highlight some of our favorite areas when you are looking at that $700,000 price point.
Guys, and as much as Joe and I love making these videos for you, we would love to help with any real estate needs you may have. Feel free to contact us at the information on your screen, and we look forward to talking to you guys on the next one.
Fun fact for you guys, while we're talking Sloan's Lake here, you'll notice in all of our outro videos, that is Sloan's Lake that we rise up from the drone view. So, hey, if you like that view, Sloan's Lake is for you. So I just want to throw that out for you guys. But thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.